The Twin Desert Eagles, home of the Twin Desert Eagles. The flow is like no other. We do things like no other, and we just how we do it. We set the mood of the show with the walk-in music for everyone, just just to dive in. So here we go. Love hurts topic, and, and here can be a remedy. You can be a remedy. Let's go.
I remember all of the things that I thought I wanted it to be. So desperate to find a way out of my world and finally breathe. Right before my eyes I saw my heart, it came to life. This ain't easy, it's not meant to be. Every story has its scars, but when the pain cuts you deep, and when the night keeps you from sleeping, just look and you will see that I will be your remedy. When the world seems so cruel and your heart makes you feel like a fool, I promise you will see that I will be your remedy.
Thank y'all for joining the Real World J podcast show.
No river is too wide or too deep for me to swim to you.
Unapologetic J.
Come whatever, I'll be the shelter that won't let the rain come through. Your love, it is my truth, and I will always love you. Love you. When the pain cuts you deep, and when the night keeps you from sleeping, just look and you will see that I will be your remedy. When the world seems so cruel and your heart makes you feel like a fool, I promise you will see that I will be your remedy. When the pain cuts you deep,
because the heart,
and the night keeps you from sleep.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Love hurts. Love hurts so much sometimes because the heart, you know what I'm saying? The mind only replays what the heart feels. So, the first thing about, living with hurt, that you gotta like forgive, and you gotta like forgive yourself, and you gotta forgive others, or forgive the situation, or the things that happen in between. So if you get it out your heart, you get it out your mind, and then it'll stay in your mind, but it just be a reminder, and not the constant thing that drive, and that's not the constant. You know what I'm saying? The constant thing that is, driving you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if love is hurting you that bad, that means you need to try to switch your focus. I know that's hard. I know that's hard. I didn't have to do it, so I know what that is. But it's better than what you're doing. better than what you're doing. And I know that because I've been through that. I understand that. I mean, all that makes sense to me. Um, you know, like love is a different type of hurt when your love gets hurt. See, it hit different. It hit different when your love is betrayed or disrespected or shitted on, just point blank. How you feel, how you feel. Uh, and you feel like that. You know, and sometimes sometimes we may feel like, it crossed everybody's mind. No one's like no one's perfect. That's why it does. We want to get back at them, but at the end of the day, and what I read and what I know, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, you don't take vengeance at the Lord's hand. You know, vengeance is the Lord. That's a real thing. Because he can do far more worse than you can do. He's gonna get it for you because you deserve it. You deserve it. He saw the whole thing. So if somebody out there focusing on that, you need to release from that, and you know what I'm saying, put that on someone else. You know what I'm saying, put that on God. Then so you can focus on something else. Change your focus. You know what I'm saying? Like change your routine. If you change your if you try to change your routine, then you'll see different things. You know, uh, especially if especially if you're in a state of depression and you got the same routine every single day, and even the you know what I'm saying even the routine becomes depressing because it's not a routine. It's just something that you just do. It's not something that you really want to do or not something that you're passionate about. We can't have that. Uh, that's not the way that that's not the way that works. The way it shouldn't work. If I say that, man, I would say, man, and like stuff really, really, really sticks to you when other people afflict pain, or afflict pain on you, or meaning by pain is like if you relationship and someone stepped out on you or something like that, like you know what I'm saying, and you really, you know what I mean, that hurts, like that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck, especially if y'all was committed. So it's like, so you thinking like, and it's true. I mean, you can't say, oh well, the commitment been broken. Well, that's facts. And so you're just dealing with a whole bunch of facts, and you know what I'm saying, and opinions for yourself, and exaggerations for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everything. 'Cause especially, love hurts. Love hurts when you go through stuff and you don't know the unknown. Because you still be wondering. You still be wondering that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ask the question, you still be asking the same question, but you want a different answer. That's hurting ourselves. Because, like, to not, like, hurt yourself while you being hurt, you can, like, say yourself. But, if that makes sense. Like, you can say, even if someone's hurting you, you can say yourself for not being hurt, but not being so damaged. You know what I'm saying? Like you still gotta like somebody beating on you with, you know what I'm saying, the situation you're in, and you can still like guard yourself and kind of, you know what I'm saying, shield yourself a little bit. Even the umbrella may break on you, but that at least you had, a little something. um, like like if you're in a situation like that, it's like, man, you really don't need. I mean, I understand that you want to know all. I understand you want. I know you want to. I know you want to ask everything that comes up your head. That's not healthy. It's not really right. And then it's just it's just some things that you know that thing like you know the thing that like you know some things is just like it really like you know some things you know the old sayings like some things that just shouldn't be said. Like that's a real thing. And then you know the saying is like you know the saying that like man stop like don't be asking a whole bunch of questions. Like don't ask a whole bunch of questions. That's true because you don't because some people ask like for example like some people ask questions and they know the answer is gonna hurt them and they still ask. I'm not saying run away from it. I'm saying if you already know, just process it and deal with it. Because you don't need the extra. Because you just want like the extra. You want extra time. Because that's just extra toppings. So it's like you don't need the extra topping. You already gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need more. If you're dealing with shit, you don't need more shit. You know what I'm saying? You deal with the shit that you got right now. You know what I mean? Like, and love does hurt. Like it hit different. That's my like hitting you in the face or like whatever. Because especially because like if someone loves you and it hurts you, you figure like how do you love me so much and you hurt me? That's always that's always the question. That sometimes that always be the question. And so instead of you being because sometimes it makes people a different person. Even if you stay in it, even if you stay in it, it makes you a different person because you like you took a like it's kind of like you took away something that was important to me and should be important to you is my unconditional like trust. So it's like you treat people like how like if you don't trust someone, you treat somebody like you don't trust them. But you try to you but you can't in a relationship, and I hope the one is not doing that because like that's not healthy for both of y'all. Because if someone feels like that you can't trust them, they don't want to be with you. That's exhausting. It's very exhausting. Now, if a, if a right person understands your caution, like what I mean, not every day, just a blue moon or whatever, or if you ask like certain or some question that you didn't ask before, you ask now, like a real person to get it, they be like, they won't even blink. They be like, I get it. They won't even say that. They be like, they just answer the question. They just whatever. They're like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like like they'll understand why you ask the extra questions or you ask. You know what I'm saying? They know that you're interpreting. You just need that just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? You good because you got to be good into it too. They can't just be fine and you're not. That's not how it works. And if you're dealing with that, then you need to speak up about that. Say something about that. Get away from that if you need to. I don't know. Like I would say, you know what I'm saying? Like in relationships, yeah. Now I would say some things that you really just can't come back from. Like I know people that I know because I know people been in situations what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? But I and you know what I'm saying. People been in this situation. People going through this situation now. That's why some people someone probably hurting right now and their love hurts right now because they in it, you know what I'm saying? In this situation, it's kind of like if I was in a situation, if I was married or not married or whatever the case may be, and for example, if somebody just had a baby on me, we didn't relationship and somebody had a baby on me, they would never see my face again. I would act like I wouldn't even exist. Could you act like I didn't exist